Okay, everybody, I just wanted to go over some things. I have been getting bombarded since the expo with emails with questions regarding different types of self-reliance type things. And so I wanted to go over those. Instead of answering each one individual, I thought it would be easier if I just made a quick video, threw it up on YouTube. So this first question that we have a lot of is, which would be the best long-term food storage? Now, that's like asking, um, which car is the best, for the apocalypse. I mean, there's so many different options, and everybody's situation is different. So, a couple of things I want to go over. First of all, and you need to answer these truthfully for yourself. Do you want to just add water and go? Do you want to cook for yourself? Maybe a combination of the two. Do you want to, go through all the work of like grinding your own wheat and all that stuff? So, are you going to rotate it? You need to first thing first. You need to rotate it, even if you decide to just buy the stuff that just add water. If you do that and you don't rotate it, what'll happen is in a time of need, it's going to make you sick. So. It won't kill you, but it'll definitely put you down for, a week or so while your body gets used to it. So, a couple of things I did want to go over. First of all, if you go to selfrelianceexpo.com and you click on the exhibitors for Salt Lake 2010, or actually any of them, you can find a list of different food storage companies. As far as Salt Lake, we just had that expo, so I'll go over some of those. And I have a little list here I made, so I'll be looking off camera here a little bit. But Emergency Essentials, obviously they have tons of food storage. So does Self-Reliance. They use the Thrive. These are all pre-made, kind of add water kind of things. Tomorrow's Harvest is another great one. Agassiz Farms is a great one. They're with the Blue Chip Group. We also have Daily Bread and Food Storage Chef. And one of the things I did want to go over is if you want to do more of the do-it-yourself, kind of make your own meals, like grinding your wheat, making your breads, cooking from, making beans and all that stuff. There's a couple of great companies. First of all is Grandma's Country Foods. They do more of the whole grain type stuff, as well as Honeyville. Both of those are on the website under the 2010 exhibitors for Salt Lake. And then also, I recommend that you throw in some fresh storage because, in other words, like Sprouts. That's a prime example. We used Sprouts at the actually, we learned about Sprouts at the expo. That was the first time I've ever learned about it or used them. I learned a lot with Life Sprouts. Life Sprouts was there at the expo, and they did a really good presentation. And then there was also Handy Pantry, and we actually bought products from both of them and use them actually daily now. And it is so good. I didn't realize how good alfalfa sprouts were. They're really addicting. I throw them on all my sandwiches anytime. Instead of lettuce, I just throw sprouts on it. It tastes better. It's got more vitamins and nutrients for you than just a piece of lettuce. If you do sprouts, you can add that, and it would. You can add that to your food storage, and it'll work out fine. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was if you don't, like I said, if you don't rotate it, that is probably the biggest, most important thing. So make sure that you rotate it. Make sure that be honest with yourself. Is it something you just want to stick on a shelf and forget about? If that's the case, then something like Emergency Essentials, Tomorrow's Harvest, any of those have good stuff. It's like 20 to 30 years shelf life, and then it just comes down to your taste buds. So I would strongly suggest almost all of them. If you go to my website, again, it's selfrelianceexpo.com, and click on the exhibitors. If you then it has a link to all of them. Almost all of them will send you a free sample. So check out their free samples. See what they have. The Ready Store is another great one. They have a ton of food storage as well. So check all those out. Again, they're all on the website, and see if that's something that you guys are interested in. But it's hard, like I said, it's hard for me to answer just a basic question of, what's the best long-term food storage? Because wheat has a 30-year shelf life, or actually lasts for a lot longer than that if you take care of it. So it really just depends on what you want as far as food storage for yourself. So again, do some research, do some tasting, see if it's something you like. Be honest with yourself what you're really going to use. We have wheat, we have beans, we have sprouts, we have all that stuff in our food storage, but we also throw in like tomorrow's harvest or emergency essentials, those types of things. Self-Reliance has a really good fruit, as well as Ready Store. Ready Store has really good fruit as well. And what I do with those is I mix all that in there into our food storage, and I make sure that we use it, daily, if not weekly. So that's all part of it. And then also, set your shelves up and buy extra when you're at the store. There's nothing that says that your food storage has to be long-term freeze-dried food. It can easily be, extra things of peanut butter. My wife always goes, and when the store has a sale on peanut butter, she buys a bunch of peanut butter. So, just different things like that. And then also, don't forget the essentials. You need soap, you need sanitizers, and you also need to make sure not to forget toilet paper. Toilet paper is going to be worth its weight in gold, I promise. All right, talk to you later.